I'd like to take a few minutes to share my timeshare nightmare with Gold Key Resorts Ocean Beach Club with you, hoping to get the word out about the scamming and deceit that is involved. I hope you never have to go through what we're going through. We were contacted at our residence by telephone in 2008 by Gold Key Resorts offering a family vacation at their Ocean Beach Club Resort in Virginia Beach for an inexpensive family vacation. In order to do this vacation at a reduced rate offered, we had to participate in a 90-minute presentation of the resort and take a tour. We decided, unlike ever before, to do this due to the great rate they offered. We made reservations at Beach Quarters, another resort owned by Gold Key, for our weekend stay. We sat through the presentation as a family of 4 and listened to their presentation. The resort was brand new, beautiful, and the people appeared to be very nice and helpful. When we finished the tour, we were taken to a room to meet with a representative to discuss timeshare options. They expected 90 minutes, turned into 3.5 hours. We were unable to have lunch, and needless to say, the kids were getting anxious and hungry. The fee began to decline after an hour of listening to sales pitches and promises. After multiple times of telling the salesperson no, he continued to lower the price and made further promises in order to make the offer appear even better. I was concerned that the week offered to us was not when we normally take family vacations. The salesperson immediately explained to us that my concern was certainly not a problem, and further explained that if we purchased a red week, we could exchange our week to anywhere in the world at any time of the year without difficulty. We wanted to go home and think about it before we made such a huge decision. However, the sales representative told us that the decision had to be made that day or it was off the table. Not wanting to let such a sweet-sounding offer be lost, we eventually gave in to the sales pressure and purchased week 52 at Ocean Beach Club. After we purchased it, we were told that we could not use it until the beginning of 2009, as the construction of the tower wouldn't be complete until then. We agreed to this at the time because we weren't planning on using it until the following spring or summer anyway. Remember, this was June-July of 2008. We were billed maintenance fees of $652 in November of 2008 before we could even use it. We went on with it hoping this was just something we didn't understand. The monthly mortgage fee began coming out of our account in November automatically. Little did we know that 5 years later, we'd still be paying the same amount with drastically increased maintenance fees and never having been approved for an exchange in our home resort. We were never told that our maintenance fees would increase drastically every year thereafter. It's my understanding that when other owners fail to pay their maintenance fees, the resort increases everybody else's fees in order to cover costs. Every year since 2009, we have put in a deposit in exchange for Ocean Beach Club and have been denied due to them having no availability. Why is it I'm paying $4,857 a year in mortgage payments and $831 a year in maintenance fees for a timeshare that denies my ability to use it at the week I want to use it? Since purchasing the timeshare in 2008, we've been able to use it once, and that was in Daytona Beach, Florida, because our home resort in Virginia Beach again had no availability. We've only been able to use this timeshare once. In our opinion, this is fraud because we were told that if we purchased a red week, we could exchange it to anywhere in the world, whenever, without difficulty. To date, we have never been able to step foot into our home resort at Ocean Beach Club. Furthermore, there are very limited options when it comes to resorts to exchange. When you request an exchange and it gets denied because there is nothing available for that place or time that you requested, you can deposit your week and use the following year. We've been forced to do that, and as a result, we've lost weeks as unredeemed because if you only have 2 years in which to use them. Well, you can't use them if there's never anything available. We're throwing money down the drain that we don't have and getting nothing for it. They never explained there was a fee every time you wanted to exchange either. If you try to exchange your deeded week over the phone, you're even charged an additional fee for that. I have communicated with Ocean Beach Club, Gold Key Resorts, multiple times to advise my displeasure and disappointment with the issue and find them to be very impersonal and uncaring. They're not willing to take it back for resale. They've been very unfriendly and unwilling to advise us to my options. It has become apparent to me in my recent research that Ocean Beach Club Gold Key Resorts reserves the rooms to vacationers on a first-come, first-served basis. The timeshare owners do not have priority to use the week that they're paying for monthly and pay a yearly maintenance fee to use. I'm paying to clean up for somebody else who used my week and have never been afforded the opportunity to use it myself. There is never anything available because vacationers are renting it. I'm an owner and should have priority use when I'm paying all year for it. $5,688 a year to be exact. That's an expensive vacation that you never get to take. I have no problem paying for something when I get to use it, but when you're denied the opportunity that you've been paying for is a little ridiculous. I will continue to dispute this debt as I feel I have been lied to by the use of deceptive sales tactics and the use of ease and upgrades that have never been given. I feel this is a scam and extremely unprofessional. I have written all 3 major credit agencies to dispute the debt owed to Gold Key Resorts and Ocean Beach Club. I have requested a stop PAC and notified them with a cease and desist notification. I have made this video as a resource for anybody else who may be going through the same nightmare. My next steps are in place regarding the violation of good business practices and misrepresentation on their part. My records show to date we have paid at least $24,287.40 in mortgage payments and almost $5,000 in maintenance fees in 5 years' time and have never been allowed to stay in the resort. With that said, 1 week's vacation in 5 years and $30,000 plus in fees just doesn't seem fair. These calculations don't even count the fees I've had to pay to exchange our week by request or to pay for the red week, which was supposed to allow us to have the best opportunities available without difficulty. I feel that Gold Key Resorts and Ocean Beach Club owe me a refund to cover the 4 years that I've paid them for a vacation and have been denied the opportunity to do so. It is also my recommendation that after I receive the refund, they consider the debt paid and take their timeshare back. Good luck.